Hello again, Struck. Welcome back to another day of streaming, another week of streaming, and not any week, it's Struck's birthday week. And as the tradition is in my birthday weeks, I don't just stick to a single game. I try to show appreciation to games that have been given to me for free and to play games I have been playing and enjoying, and even some I might not be enjoying but still have been more active in. So there will be Diablo 4, there will be more of the game I played yesterday, Atlas Fallen. This game, Nine Realms Revolt, was given to me for free. It's not out yet. It's an upcoming game from the developers of Deliverance and Reign, which was another game that was given to me for free from OneUp Plus, the developers of that game, of Nine Realms and Deliverance and Reign. And I decided to start the week in such a way, with one appreciation stream for devs that have been helping with supporting by giving me free games to play. And Nine Realms Revolt is an upcoming card battler set in a fantasy Norse mythology inspired setting. And I intend to find out, hopefully alongside with you, um, whether it's good, and if it's good, how good it is. So buckle up and let's start a new game. There's actually draft mode as well. So draft mode is kind of like I'll check it later, but I'll just start a new game. Draft mode, I can read the description on Steam regarding what it is, or on the official games website. Learning the ropes. Yes, it's good to learn the ropes in card battlers because each of them has their own weird mechanics. I was impressed by Deliverance and Reign, the developers managing to squeeze two different games into one with two completely different mechanics, whether you play with the good guys or the bad guys. So let's see what plans they have for this one. This seems like a more traditional card backward compared to Deliverance and Reigns. Still card based but different mechanics. You must destroy your opponent's banners before they destroy yours. Standard. The game board is divided into 3 lanes. Each has a banner. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So 3 lanes. Each lane has a banner, 2 unit slots, and a trap slot per lane. Your turn is divided into 2 phases, the main phase and the attack phase. During the main phase, you can play cards and move units between lanes. During the attack phase, you can attack with your units. This is your draw pile. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. I've been cleaning and doing chores all day. But yeah, this is your draw pile. At the start of each turn, you draw a card from here. This or this? Ah, this is the draw pile. Okay. It's the discard pile. Okay. Is this my mana? Yeah, that's my mana. You start each battle with 3 mana at the start of a new turn. With 3 mana. At the start of a new turn, your mana refreshes and your max mana increases by 1 up to 10. Cards cost mana to play, which is shown in the top left of each card. We can drag Sun Basking Wolf into the middle lane to play. This is your unit's HP, which indicates how much damage they can take before they die. The red thing. Your unit's HP is fully restored at the start of your turn. Oh, that's pretty solid. This is your unit's attack, which indicates how much damage it will do when attacking another unit. You have no more mana to spend, click, okay. This is interesting. So the attack phase is skipped on the first turn of each battle. So no attack phase for the very first turn. What units to the board? Okay. So I can see what they're adding and I can try to counter. Your units can attack any banner, regardless of what lane they are in. Then what's the point of having 3 banners? After attacking, they become tapped and will not be able to block on your opponent's turn. Your units untap at the start of your turn. Again, what's the point of having 3 banners if, regardless of the lane, I can target any banner? Is there a way where you decide which banner you defend or what? Use a unit to attack the middle banner. How? Huh. Drag and drop. Each banner has a die that will automatically protect it from attacks as well. If the banner is attacked and no blocker is chosen, the die will block and take damage equal to the attacker's attack. Once it is reduced to 0, it is removed from the board. Your dice are replaced and wait. So this die here protects from attacks, like a first line of defense shield. And by blocker, what do they mean by blocker? Do they mean units that are placed? Do I assign which unit to defend and block which banner? Your dice are replaced and re-rolled at the start of your turn, which is interesting. So it's a little bit of random with the dice and how much defense you get from that die, from the new one. Means we always try to attack the banner. What do they mean by this? Oh, okay. Your opponent can use an untapped unit in that lane to block. So untapped unit would mean a unit that is not attacking or what? If a unit blocks, each unit suffers damage equal to their opponent's attack. If this reduces their health to 0, that unit will die. Huh. Yeah, that was pretty straightforward, but the untapped and tapped part didn't get properly. Banner is exposed. Yeah, I kind of got everything except that tap on tap. Okay, now they'll teach us about the traps. The trap slot is probably the round, the circle. Or maybe not. Already in progress, okay. Aha, you can only block from the banner in for the banner in your lane. That's understandable. And I only have 8 health points in the middle banner, so it makes sense to... Why does it not let me? Oh, because it's walked. It's telling me to play them here. But I would rather play them here to defend this one, because this one is 0, 0, this one is 2. Ah, I can move this one. Okay, that's what the tutorial wanted to teach me. Means you always deal 1 damage to the banner when a banner is damaged. It is called a rally. And the owner of that banner will draw a card. Some cards have rally effects that force them to be drawn and activate when drawn this way. Since the enemy is targeting your middle banner and your unit here is untapped, you can use it to block. Again, how do I still don't understand the tap untap mechanic. Uh-huh. Okay. Didn't understand about the trap. There was no trap card yet. Ash, smoke and flames engulfed the refugees village, blah blah blah. Start. Hmm. Okay. Complete, choose an enemy, die, and change its value to 1. On attack, if you are blocked by a die, change its value to 1. Mhm. Spell cards. Okay. Mhm. Okay, interesting. They've added some depth there. Oh, that's probably gonna be my first proper battle. Wait, what? The last type of card are traps. Each lane has one trap. SWAT traps are placed face down in that SWAT and are triggered when certain conditions are met. This can be used to trick your opponent and take control of the field. Sunflare in the middle lane. Where is Sunflare? Trap. When this banner is attacked, prevent the attack and deal 2 damage to all enemy minions. All enemy minions, regardless of lane. Wait, Radiant unit can be a trap. I still have mana left. The tutorial wants me to end. Lunch is my favor. Okay, interesting. Okay. Can't I play a card that has trap after it's been placed as a trap? Let's see now. Hmm. That yellow die. Hmm. If this destroys the die, draw a card. Okay, not bad. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Oh shit. Oh shit. Man, this guy got very, very wacky with some of the draws. Hmm. Doesn't seem to have traps from what I'm seeing. Hmm. Why didn't I get the chance to defend? He didn't even let me. I specifically didn't attack so I can defend. Okay. Oh shit. If 3 or more creatures attack this turn, draw a card. Hmm? Didn't let me play more. Okay, we won. We won. This is your starting hand. Choose cards you wish to discard. They will be redrawn. Chris says only one day Atlas. No, as I said, I will be returning to Atlas Fallen tomorrow. It's my birthday week, so I wanna play a few games that I have been postponing. But I actually really liked Atlas Fallen, and I even decided instead of playing Diablo 4 tomorrow, play Diablo 4 on Wednesday, and then I can play Atlas Fallen tomorrow. But I've had this game. They mailed me, gave me a key for this game for a long time. I promised the developers as soon as I'm done with Baldur's Gate, I'll stream this game. But then I decided, okay, instead of streaming it yesterday, let's play Atlas Fallen. Then I can play this game on Monday at the beginning of Strick's birthday week. And since this game doesn't require too many hours played, I'll just stream it for 2-3 hours today. That's gonna be more than enough for people to figure out what it is. And I think, yeah, that's good. That's a good way to start to kick off the birthday week with the appreciation stream, as thanks to getting games for free. Okay, what should I discard? Oh, I haven't seen this one. Pixie Pollen. This one's probably planning to attack. Motherfucker. Not getting good cards. to attack the middle. Maybe he wouldn't. Well, that's good for me. Doesn't let me. And there it is. Playing a bit aggressive here. Now I'm exposed. I guess I'll have to defend now. You go hard on that banner here, probably. Yeah, as expected. Man, I'm barely getting any cards. Why am I not drawing that many cards? Look at the enemy. He has 4 cards here and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. He's getting a lot of cards. I'm getting 0 cards. See that bullshit? I'm getting a single card per turn. And he had 1 HP left on that stupid banner. I can't attack. If I attack, I'll lose my unit. Look at the units. He not only does he have a ton of units, he has massive HP and damage units. And I get 1 damage to 2 HP unit. He has 4 damage 4 HP, 5 damage 4 HP, 5 damage 4 HP, 6 damage 5 HP, 3 damage 2 HP. Motherfucker is getting so much good stuff. Best I got was this dragon 3-3. Which I made 4-4 with the die. And that was pretty much it. But the biggest problem is the cards. I don't get cards. If I were lucky to get some cards, it would have been nice. This is some next level bullshit. No, I'll lose now. But at least it will be fast. Otherwise, I'll just end up suffering more and more. Guess we have to try again. Hopefully I get lucky this time. Hmm. Okay. Just need to push hard that one, but they've got a trap already. So I need to beat those two units and then attack there. Can I do it? Let's see. This one can beat this. Beat that. Okay, I won. Cool, that was a fast win. Got lucky this time. These cards have been added to your collection. Aha. How many cards can I have in a deck? The creature cannot block. Hmm. What would be considered valid? How many cards do I need in my deck? Man, why aren't there any rules? I know this game is not released yet, but there should be something that tells you, okay, you need X number of cards in your deck. Like this total could be X swash and the number of the maximum of the deck, if there is a maximum number, or the minimum, whatever is needed. I need to know that it's needed. Ah, 40. Oh, I can go above 40. Okay, so 40 is the minimum. Okay, let's just save this deck randomly and just play with it. Lucky bastard. Didn't expect this unit to die when I attacked with that one, this one there. Let's see. What the hell? How did he destroy both of my units? I didn't see a trap card or anything. Maybe there was a trap I didn't notice. Oh, I need to discard the card. How do I do it? Just discard card. What the? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Left click, right click, drag. Drag with the other button, middle mouse. Nothing seems to happen. Just discard cards. Razor says, hey Strick, how you doing? Is Diablo 4 the new Wilson? Diablo 4 the new Wilson. Diablo 4 doesn't even have the endgame Wilson had. Even Wilson had better endgame than Diablo 4. Until they made it worse than it was, and then even worse than it was, and worse than it was. But still, I would take the current endgame of Wilson, which is much worse than it was on launch, to Diablo 4's endgame. Yeah, Diablo 4 is the new Pagan Online. I play a game I was given for free, and since it's my birthday week, I wanted to start the week with an appreciation stream. Because I'm really happy that every now and then there are developers that give me games to play for free. And I've already played one game from the developers who made this. Deliverance and Reign. Deliverance and Reign, the card battle that was two in one, two games in one, that I played a couple of months ago or so. And that's made from the same developers that made this game. Yeah, Wilson definitely has more to do than Diablo 4. It may not have a big open world, but at least playing post-story feels more enjoyable. My birthday is not, it's not yet, but I'll be 34, I think. Do the math, from 1989 until now, until this week. I'm not saying which day. It's sometimes this week. Not gonna say which day exactly, but it's sometimes this week. Well, I don't know. The game is glitched now. I mean, it's not glitched, but it's I'm stuck in a. I maybe need to do that. Click on show height, and then I can choose what to discard. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Probably. Ah, there we go. Managed to figure it out. 1 year older than 1990, so that's your birth year. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, that's pretty much about the same age. I'm playing Diablo 4 on Wednesday. Not seasonal, but I'm coming back here on Wednesday to see how the patches are. Tomorrow there is a new patch for Diablo for tomorrow. 1.1.2, by the way, to those who might not have known. And last week there was 1.1.1 that apparently rebalanced a ton of things. I did make a video about it. I just haven't been able to check. I already read the patch notes for the patch tomorrow. There isn't anything special. Few bugs fixes here and there, mostly seasonal bugs. I mean, there's so many bugs that came with that season. That's why Diablo 4 needs a PTR, public test round, to help with ironing out bugs of the seasonal content before the season drops. You still play, but casually. Understandable. I mean, that's the only way you can enjoy Diablo 4 right now, to play it casually, but super casually, not even strict casual, even more casual than strict casual. So yeah, that's the sad story of Diablo 4 right now. Just for one to dungeons and exit. Yeah, you can do it. You can do that while taking a shit on a laptop. if it's one of those tough shits. Let's see. Let's boost this one. That's the pooper game. It's a plate on the pooper, or whatever the name for the toilet bowl was. That's what Diablo 4 has been developed to be. If you could play it on your mobile phone, that probably would have been the best platform for Diablo 4 in its current shape. It sucks. I mean, I was extremely disappointed. That's my biggest disappointment in terms of games the past several years. And not much we can do about it. Blizzard is Blizzard. I mean, I don't think Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard would do anything to the game. First of all, a lot of the original developers of Diablo 4 quit or got fired. That's a big factor there. And even now, they probably don't have enough people in the important places. Yeah, there hasn't been decent games in the past, maybe not 5, but at least maybe 4 years. I'm disappointed that developers are either constrained by publishers if they have good ideas. Their publishers are rushing them and pushing them to release games in a messy state, or the developers themselves are pretty bad and have no ideas. They might be technically capable, but not capable in terms of gameplay ideas and design and stuff like that. And there's the third one, where it's the exact opposite of the second one, where the developers have very good ideas but are not technically capable of executing them the right way. And it ends up become, even if given enough time, it ends up become a disaster. Those three types. The best type is the first one, where developers are capable, they have good ideas, but publishers are just fucking things up for them. And such developers, unfortunately, they need to get paid. They need to make a salary. They need to earn a living. They need to make a living and earn a salary. And it's the sad story for many such studios. Like, for example, I've seen developers like that are not indie, that have a publisher, and thanks to the fucking publisher releasing messes, and then moving on to the next one, to the next mess. But in general, there's always gonna be, even regardless whether it's a small game, indie game, or whether it's a big project like AAA budget, there's this trend, maybe is the best way to put it, where there's always gonna be something that's terribly done in a game. There's always going to be one aspect. It could be the itemization, it could be the skill system, it could be the end game, it could be the quality of life, it would be the diversity of builds. Something always would be bringing down a game. I haven't seen one game where recently where there won't be at least one weak link that makes the game unbearable. Not unplayable, unbearable. You can still play it and suffer. But you shouldn't suffer when playing a game. That's not why games exist. If a game makes you feel bad when playing it, obviously there's something wrong about it. And that has been the case for most of the games that released. You play them for a few days, maybe a few weeks, maybe a month. But then something ends up just draining all the fun out of the game. And even if we hope that it's gonna get fixed, it never gets fixed. Borderlands 3, good story, very fun game, very good game design, systems and stuff, but then comes the balance, and then comes the way that it's designed for the top 1 builds, and you need to play cookie cutter bullshit. Same happened with Wonderlands, but with Wonderlands that wasn't the problem. The problem with Wonderlands was how badly designed the end game process and Whoop was, and how badly rewarding it was. Then there's WoW, and obviously it had a lot of potential, terribly executed end game that kept getting worse and worse with each update. And eventually, I'm not sure, I think a lot of the developers changed, and it just disaster. There's Path of Exile with the pay to win free trading, where you can buy in the first week you can buy the best gear for money. And true, there is so self-found leaks where this thing is completely removed, but it's still a cookie cutter where there's probably 20-30 builds every season that are the meta, that are the only builds that can do the hardest content and bosses. And if you don't play those builds, you pretty much can just forget about playing the game seriously. And the same would happen with Path of Exile 2, because believe me, they won't remove the free trading, and that's what the fans play that game play for mostly. What else was there? There's Last Epoch, which again, it's designed for the Path of Exile fanboys, so I'm not expecting to like it myself. I was hoping that that wouldn't be the case, but it's been getting worse and worse, in my opinion, with each update. Based on my taste, it's becoming more and more of a game for Path of Exile fanboys rather than for a broader audience. What else did we have as games? There was Superfuse, which had a very interesting setting. A superhero, supervillain kind of Diablo style game, terribly executed. There's supposed to be a patch recently, this month or last month, I'm not sure, or something like that. I'm not sure if that fixed all of the problems it had. But it was early access, so I wasn't expecting it to be perfect in early access, but that's why I didn't even buy it after playing the demo. What else did we have? We had a bunch of other Wooter games recently that were just terrible. Games with endgame. I'm just only giving examples of games with potential endgame whoop, not games like Dead Island that you just play through them, finish the story, and you're done with it. There's no endgame about it. Lately, those games have been the games I've been finding surprisingly enjoyable. Games that are just play once, no endgame games. And those are the ones that people seem to get right, and not AAA but AA titles. And turn-based tactical games, they have been very good. Roguelite games have been very decent lately. Yeah, I'm not sure what to play. I might lose this one and have to redo it. We'll see. RPGs from Japan, single player or co-op, but story-based, campaign-based, zero-end game games that come from Japan have been pretty decent. The Final Fantasy type, Star Ocean, Valkyrie Elysium, stuff like that, those have been decent. But yeah, if you check my channel's history and see the games I've played more than a few days, or more than a few hours, that's definitely games I liked. I really loved the Atlas Fallen. There were 2-3 things that pissed me off, but not enough to uninstall it after the first day. And I can't wait to play some more tomorrow. But again, I'm the kind of person that loved playing Forspoken, where the majority of people joined the hate train and didn't even bother playing the game just because it had a female lead and it had a cringe dialogue. That's not something that would stop me from playing a game. There's been female leads since I can remember, like Tomb Raider, Lara Croft, most famous female character in a game. No one bats an eye about that, but then you get a black girl playing the lead character in Forspoken and everyone is fucking losing their shit like a fucking racist bigot. The biggest problems with Forspoken were 3. Bad performance on launch, which also comes with a lesser quality of the graphics than what was originally shown in the first few trailers. It kept deteriorating. Then it had WoW monster diversity, and there was a lot of open areas which, until you get the mobility sorted, those open areas with 0 monsters in them could make the land feel barren. On top of the cringe dialogue. But the cringe dialogue for me is not it's not a massive thing that that would make me not play a game. Forspoken is a 5 or 6 out of 10. Atlas Fallen that I'm playing right now is pretty much on equal footing with that game. Because I'll ignore the story of both games, because I don't play such games for the story. I play them for the combat and for the flashiness of the moves and for the combos. And just to have fun killing monsters, getting stronger and progressing through some quest line. Because that's the type of a game that has no end game. So you have to enjoy the process of finishing the game rather than finish the game and then start the endless whoop like it is with Diablo. Surprisingly, Diablo, well, not surprisingly, as expected, Diablo got the story very right, apparently. Although I didn't like it. But again, I don't like soap operas, so that's why I didn't like Diablo 4 story, because it felt like a copy-pasted soap opera with all the cheesy tropes added to it. But Diablo 4, based on the average person's opinion, did the story right, but failed in what's most important for such a game, which is the end game. Need to discard the card. Man, do I have a chance of winning this? So we need to attack here or here. 6 HP, 6 HP, 4 HP, 4. Obviously the 4 HP ones should be the ones I attack. Oh shit. What the fuck, those stupid traps? They'll attack here or here. I've destroyed this and this banner. Oh shit, they destroyed this and this. So we have those two banners to both us, but I barely have any points to summon creatures now. Okay, now I have 10. I need to think smart. I'll try to get numbers. Fuck. It removed the card I didn't want to get removed. Should have played this last. Let's end the place. Okay, this is getting good. Now I can just freely destroy them. Cool. More spells and traps and stuff. I've never been a fan of deck building games, to be honest, when they're too complicated, when they're like this one or Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, or whatever else you could think of. Never been a fan of those. In general, card battlers I haven't been a fan of, but every now and then I do enjoy the more simplified card battlers, where cards are only kind of like the skills, where pretty much if you replace it as a skill description rather than a card, and without the randomness it would be just a regular game. Some of those I do like a little bit more. Both of those are different types of card butlers. For example, Deliverance and Reign, the previous game from those developers, I did like both of the modes of that one, of Deliverance and Reign. Both the Deliverance and the Reign modes I liked more than something like this. That's more a traditional card battler with having to build a proper deck and stuff. But I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of people who would enjoy playing something like this that I'm playing right now. In the beginning, I don't want too many expensive cards. I want the cheap ones. Motherfucker. Okay. Five and five on the die. I could try this. There is a trap. I don't want to spring the trap, but I'll have to. Let's try. Risk it and play on the trapped area. He'll probably go after the middle or after this one. We'll see. He's very hard at defending right now. Where was this guy with on death? Can I discard it? I need to do some sacrifices, so... Okay, this worked nicely. I really want to destroy this one. Lost a lot of units, but I've got points to get some new ones quickly. Some fresh meat. Some fodder. If it gets post... Okay. Okay, now it's just this one left. 5 and 5 HP would be difficult to deal with in this turn. I could maybe destroy one of them. I might actually be able to do it, like... Nah, I'll have to wait for the other turn. Yeah, we need to destroy 5 HP and 3 HP. I think I can do this easily. Still need to destroy the 3 HP. Yo, Gottes, welcome back. Some will destroy the 3 HP, the 5 HP. I can do 2 units for it. Okay, that's still fine. We need to destroy the 3 HP and survive. Or maybe just destroy it without surviving. This one can destroy it and survive. But he blocked with the other one. Okay, this one will die. But then this one can finish it. Okay, one more battle. Let's see how it goes. I'm not even using those new cards they're giving me in the deck. I think I'll keep all. I love when I start with a bunch of cheap cards. That fucking trap card or spell or whatever. 2 cards to discard. I'm very exposed now. Let's see. You think you can bank dark and darker? Well, if it's your type of game, I personally wouldn't play it even if they gave me the game for free. It's that different from what I like. That dark and darker. Okay, can do this combo. Let's see. You must continue Atlas Fallen. I'm continuing Atlas Fallen tomorrow. Then the day after tomorrow, a little bit of Diablo 4 to see in what shape it is. And then after that, there will be some more. We'll see what. Maybe more Atlas Fallen, maybe something else. Eating ice cream and browsing the web. I was gonna buy ice cream today, but there were two grannies talking about gossip right where the ice cream was in the shop. So I couldn't check for the good ones. I really like the ice cream without milk in them. That's no cream, the sorbet kind of ice cream. But there are some nice non-sorbet ones. Not sure if that store I was in today had it. Goddess is eating pizza. Damn it, I wish I had some pizza, but I got some pasta sauce that I cooked yesterday. And now I just need to cook some pasta and eat it. Stone Cold Stunner both of them and got your ice cream. Wait, what? Stone Cold Stunner. Oh, the grannies. Yeah, but I'm not sure if there was gonna be ice cream I like there. There's this recently there's been a lot of Ukrainian goods. Well, not recently, it's been even before the war. Ukrainian ice cream has been getting more popular in my country, and they've got some good tastes and good, what you say, good models or whatever the right one would be. Good varieties, I guess. Flavors, yeah, flavors. That's the word I was missing. Good flavors. My brother was telling me he was eating something from pears and something else in a mix. That sounded good, but he got it from a different store, I think. I could order some of the stuff from the place I normally order online, groceries. They have some of those things, but not the ones, not the ice creams. Normally, I get Bulgarian ice cream that is a sorbet that doesn't have milk. Rather, it has some rice stuff to make it thicker. But it's pretty much fruity stuff and a little bit of rice rather than having milk. I love those normally. But I'm a big fan of stuff that has a lot of pistachios inside, real proper pistachios. But that's expensive. Pistachios, not just to be creamy pistachio flavored, but to actually have the actual stuff inside. That's gonna be expensive. But normally I love all sorts of flavors. There aren't flavors I don't like, except for salted caramel. I'm not a fan if it's salty and sweet at the same time. And the ones I don't like are the plain ones. Plain ice cream. Milk-based plain without any special stuff inside. That's gonna be tough to defend against. There is a 6-6, 5-5, 3-2, and 3-3, and I only have 6 points. Three damage. 3 damage won't help here. 3 damage would help. Oh, it could kill this one or it could kill that one. Deal 1 damage to all enemy creatures and die on death. Yeah, I don't want to kill this one. But now I can't play much. Oops, wrong card. Maybe I should put this one here to defend. They'll attack in the middle because I Used up the die probably. Or I could go on the offensive and try to kill that one. But I don't think I can. I mean, if I kill it, this one will die. But it might be a good sacrifice, but then this would be exposed. Let's risk it. Let's fucking risk it. They'll probably destroy my middle banner if they're smart. They didn't do it, which is strange, but okay. This whole system with the die is pretty interesting. That's the original thing about this game, I guess, that sets it apart from some of the other ones. So do I want to kill this creature and then destroy that? That was the wrong move. Fuck. I forgot about the die. I should have attacked with this one first, and then with that one, and then with that one. And then I would have destroyed the banner. Okay, let's just stop here with that attack and wait to get some more cards. I need to discard something. Let's discard this one. And now they've got... Ooh, fuck. I don't care about those here, but they can attack me and do a lot of damage. Where did my trap cards go? Okay, I'll get some fodder. Now let's see what I can do to damage some of them. Wonder if I can attack a creature directly. They're going hard after this. They did destroy it. Now we need something strong, something very, very strong. What's my highest damage? 4-4, 4-4, 4-4. and the main phase, and let's start attacking. So we need to destroy this defender, and now we win. Nice. We're at mission number 10. I think at this point, I think I've shown enough of the game. 1 hour and 47 minutes, let's say 1 hour and 40 minutes of playing the game. I don't want to show too much. But what I will show is I will show draft mode. I'm not sure what draft mode is, but I will show quickly what draft mode is. Choose a card to add to your deck. I guess it's randomly giving you some cards. Choose a card to add to your deck. It's giving you random drafts. And then it's like I'm not sure what it would be. Random fights again, probably. This is an interesting mode. Hmm. Hmm. Can't be getting much spells. Or traps. Little strike. Okay, we'll do this one. So draft is just a random, and it's fun. It's fun because it lets you have a different set of cards, different deck every time, thanks to the randomness of the drafting. Hmm. Green ones. 5-4. That's a strong one. 5-4. Just need 2 damage. You attack here, yeah, that makes sense. Fuck. That was a bad move for me to leave it undefended. Okay. Can't play any of those. He's got very strong die this time. Okay. That went well. Oh. That was nice. So I pretty much won. That was quick. That was quick. Oh, but there's another challenger. Ah, you keep going. I think you keep going until and it's getting probably more difficult with the draw mode. Not sure if there is a limit how many of those rounds you would need to do, or whether it would be endless. But it's interesting. So you have the regular mode with the story where you keep playing through some preset fights, and then there's the draft mode with the randomness and everything. In this game, as I mentioned, it's coming. Just a moment, let me open the Steam page. It's coming sometimes in 2023. Currently, there is a downloadable demo, which would be most likely a cut-off version of what I was playing, because it said that they're giving me a full game key. Regarding the pricing, probably expect the similar price to their previous game, Deliverance and Train. And Deliverance and Train was €7.79, so €8 roughly. So maybe this game would also be another game that would be under 10 euro from One Up Plus. Sometimes this year, so there isn't that much time left until the end of the year. What, 4 months? So there won't be that long to wait until you can play Nine Realms Revolt if what you saw was to your liking. What I can tell you from the website is that the campaign features 50 scenarios, each with their own story, dialogue, and unique enemy and decks to fight. 135 cards to unlock, more than 135 cards to unlock, with each faction being recruited as you journey through their realm. You can create and save your own decks to use at any point, enabling you to adjust your strategy for each opponent you face. And it's apparently a blend of old school card games like Magic the Gathering and dice mechanics. Gives Nine Realms Revolt. Yeah, exactly. This dice mechanic, as I said myself earlier, is the one thing that sets it apart from your traditional old school card builder. It's not a bad one. And in draft mode, you will draft a deck of 40 cards by choosing one out of three, as you saw me. After you have your deck embark on a journey to win 6 battles in a row. So draft mode, the thing you saw me play last, is 6 battles one after the other. And losing at any point ends your draft mode turn. I can continue playing, but it's 11 p.m. I've been cleaning the kitchen and the terrace, the balcony, and doing a lot of chores today. I'm very tired. And I'm also hungry. And I didn't want to play too much of this game. I wanted to just show you a few battles. I reached stage 10 in the scenario. I showed you a draft mode. Tomorrow, Atwas Fallen. Tomorrow, Atwas Fallen. Today, it's already 11 p.m. So I want to get some more rest today. So keep it cool until tomorrow, when I'll play a longer session of Atwas Fallen. And goodbye from me.